Hello and welcome. This is English language lesson for grade 2 of secondary school. The topic is tourism and travel, and this is part 3 called Where in the World. My name is Rejhana Nuhanović Tadijan and I will be your teacher today. Danas ćete slušati kratke govorne tekstove neizvornih govornika, u njima ćete prepoznavati ključne informacije, koristit ćete određeni član uz neke geografske pojmove i opisivati državu po svom izboru. Potrebna vam je bilježnica i olovka, mobitel s pristupom internetu i eventualno QR kod čita. So, let's start by trying to remember what some of the benefits of traveling are. We talked about them in the previous lesson. You have 5 images and we'll see what they represent. For example, the first one, it's about adventure. The second one, about learning. Then we have exploring. You can also distress or relax, and you can make friends, and you will see some of mine later on today. First, let's see the meaning of some words. Do you know who or what a globetrotter is? That is a person who often travels to a lot of different countries, who loves traveling. The second one is geography savvy. Savvy is a person who has practical knowledge or ability in something. So you can be IT savvy or business savvy, or in this case, geography savvy. If you want to see how much you actually know, you can do this quiz. You can type in the link or scan the code. It will take you to a geography quiz about European countries, and you can see how much you know. After the quiz, you will hear and see 10 different people from 7 different countries. They will tell you something about their country, and you will guess the name of the country. You should also try to remember their names if they mention it, and they are all non-native speakers, so they will probably have different accents and pronunciation, so you have to pay close attention when they speak. After each speaker, we will analyze what they said, and we will try to fill in the gaps together. So let's start.
Hello, my name is Victoria. My country is in the southwest of Europe, and we've got beautiful beaches and palm trees like the one behind me. And our country is famous for its delicious food like paella and tapas. And one of our famous sportsmen is Rafael Nadal. Do you know where I live? Bye.
So, what's her name? It's Victoria. And where is she from? She's from Spain. And this is what she said. My country is in the southwest of Europe. We've got beautiful beaches and palm trees. It's famous for its delicious food like paella and tapas. Great. Next one.
Hello there. My country is a long, tall, narrow country in the northern part of Europe. Our capital is called Venice of the North, and we have mountains where we go skiing in the winter, but we also have nice beaches along the coastline in the summer. Our sports that we like to do is ice hockey in the winter and football, of course, and cross-country skiing and downhill skiing as well. And we have some very good swimmers in the country as well. One of the most well-known football players at this time is Zlatan Ibrahimović. And we also had a very well-known DJ in the country. His name was Avicii. Maybe you know about him. So now maybe you know what country I am from. Bye.
So, what is her name? She didn't mention her name, but it's Brigitte, and she comes from Sweden. And she said, my country is a tall, long, narrow country in the northern part of Europe. The capital is called Venice of the North. Great. Let's see who's next.
Hey, my name is Carmen, but the name is quite misleading. I live in a country which is surrounded by many other European countries, and the southern part in which I live is especially famous for dresses like these. I hope you can see it.
So, this is Carmen, and she comes from Germany. And she said, I live in a country that is gapped by many other countries. That is surrounded by many other countries. And the southern part is famous for dresses like these. Great. Let's see who's next.
Hello, my name is Amalia. I'm 20 years old and I live in a country in the north of Europe. Usually it's not this sunny, we usually have a lot of rain, but we also like hiking and we have a lot of mountains in our country. We actually say when we're born with skis on our legs because we love skiing. Last year our capital was European Environmental Capital of 2019. We're known for producing fish and we are a small population of people. We have a long stretched country with a lot of distances between us and a lot of different nature and different types of climates. We also produce oil.
So, this is Amalia, and her country is Norway. She said, I live in a country in the north of Europe. Last year, our capital was European GAP capital. It was European Environmental Capital, and we are known for producing fish.
Hello everyone, I am Odysseus and I'm coming from a country that it is in southern Europe and has many beautiful seasides, wonderful islands and brilliant sun. Well, the trademarks of my country is this one, this monument, it's called Acropolis, and also this one, it's called Ouzo. It's not for students, just for teachers. I hope you find it. See you soon, bye bye.
The next one is Odysseus, and he comes from Greece, of course. He said, my country is in the southern part of Europe. It's got many beautiful islands. This monument is called the Acropolis, and this is Ouzo. It's not for children, only for teachers, of course. Let's see who's next.
Hello, I'm Joaquim. I'm living in a country by the Atlantic Ocean, one of the oldest European countries. It's known for its fine wine, and it was the place where J.K. Rowling was inspired to write Harry Potter book.
The next one is Joaquim, and he comes from Portugal. And this is what he said. I live in a country by the Atlantic Ocean. It's known for its fine wine and is the place where J.K. Rowling was inspired to write Harry Potter book. Next one.
Hey people, my name is Jens and my country is somewhere in the middle of Europe and We have 9 borders to other countries, 9 land borders to other countries. I hope you can guess it.
So, his name is Jens, and he comes again from Germany. He said, my country is somewhere in the middle of Europe, and we have land borders with other countries. How many? Do you remember? How many land borders? It's 9 land borders. Great. Next.
Hi there, I'm Lenka from a little country of great wonders and warm hearts. The central point of Europe is here. Our capital lies on the river Danube and borders 2 other countries. Symbols on these UNESCO heritage houses became symbols of our Olympic team dresses as well.
So this one was Lenka, and she comes from Slovakia. She said, our capital lies on the river Danube. The symbols on these UNESCO heritage, what is she holding in her hands? Houses, became also symbols on our national team jersey.
Hello, I'm Anna, and I'm at the beach, as you can see at the moment. I live in the northern east of my country, and what you see here behind me is the so-called Baltic Sea. Do you have any idea where I am?
And this is Anna, and she comes again from Germany and says, I live in the northeast of my country, and what you can see behind me is the Baltic Sea. Great. We have one more.
Hi, my name is Petra, and I come from an inland country in the very center of Europe. And this is our liquid gold. Cheers!
And the last one is Petra, and she comes from the Czech Republic. I come from what did she say? An inland country. An inland country is a country that is away from the coast, which doesn't have a sea, in the very center of Europe. And this is our liquid gold. Great. It was really great. So after these fun videos, we will have some fun with articles with geographical names. To the or not to the, that is the question. You have heard these 6 geographical names. Some of them use the definite article the in front of them, and some don't. Do you remember about River Danube? It had the. What about Baltic Sea? Again, the. Sweden? No article. Atlantic Ocean? The. Czech Republic? The. And Europe? No article. Do you know why? Here are some more examples. First, you have 2 countries, United Kingdom and Croatia. The first one has the, but Croatia doesn't. Do you know the reason for that? We'll see later. Next pair is Himalayas. Again, the. Mount Everest, no the. Himalayas is a mountain range, but Mount Everest is a mountain range, Planinski lanac. Next pair, we have the Canary Islands, but Tenerife, no article. The Adriatic Sea is the next one, but Lake Ontario, no the. Why is that? Let's see the rules. So when you have rivers and oceans, you use the, but when you have lakes, there is no article. Countries which end in the letter S or which have words kingdom, state, or republic in their names use the, like United Kingdom. That's why it was the United Kingdom, but with Croatia we didn't have an article. Then we have mountain ranges like the Himalayas, but not mountains. Then we have groups of islands like the Canary Islands, but we don't use the article with individual islands. And then the last one, we have deserts, which use article the. When not to the, as a general rule. With continents, they don't use articles, so we don't put the in front of the names of continents. The same goes with for countries and regions, cities and villages, lakes, islands, and mountains. So let's see some examples. You have a few sentences and you have to fill in the gaps with the article if needed or without the article. So, Lake Victoria, is there an article or no article? There is no article because it's a lake. It's the largest lake in Africa continent, no article. And Kilimanjaro, no article, it's a mountain. Netherlands, it's a country, but we put the in front of the country because it ends in letter S and it borders North Sea. We use article the. Next one we have Danube, river, Dunav. We use article. It flows through Budapest city, no article. In Hungary, country, no article. To get to Italy, no article. You have to cross the Alps because Alps is a mountain range. Next, there is a game. You can reach the game by typing in this link or you can scan the code. It will take you to this game, the in geographical names, and your task is to group the geographical names into two groups depending on whether they need the in front of them or not. So try it. In the end, we come to your task. It's to create a video guessing game like the one we saw today. So you choose a country you like and you do some research about it if you don't know enough and you make notes. Some of the things you need to mention are at least one neighboring country, susjedna država, where in Europe or the world it is located, mention one river which flows through that country, a sea or an ocean if there is one, a mountain or a mountain range, and an attraction or a symbol that country is famous for. Then you create a video like in today's lesson, shouldn't be more than a minute long, and you send it to your classmate to try to guess the country. Of course, you don't say the name of the country when you describe it. You can also send a video to your virtual classroom teacher for some feedback on the things that you did right and some things that could be improved. And for the end of today's lesson, I have a wheel for you. You can reach it by typing in this link or you can scan the code. It will take you to this wheel, you spin it, and you have some questions about today's lesson. For example, you should name 3 things that you learned today, or something that was easy for you, or something that was new, something that you need to work more on. You write the answers in your notebook and it will provide you a better overview of the things that you have learned or you should improve. So that's everything for today. I hope you enjoyed it and you learned something new and I hope to see you next time. Bye.